Current point leader with the Lucas Oil ASCS Sprint Car Dirt Series, Jason Johnson, back out on top in front of the points, but still trying to win the 360 Nationals. What's it going to take here this weekend?
Well, I think, just have to turn in a good qualifying night tonight and try to get our position to get up front. And really, I'm not really worried about leading laps, on Saturday night, as long as we lead that last one on Saturday night. So, Shot Motorsports guys been working their tails off all week long. We got a new Don Ott power plant thing, and I'm feeling really good about this week.
Let's talk about this year with the Lucas Oil Series. I mean, a pretty competitive series, with you, Shane Stewart, Gary Wright, a lot of big guns running the deal. Very competitive series and pretty tight points battle. We're about halfway through the season.
Really has. I mean, with Lucas Oil and K&N coming on board, just the enlightenment of the series has come on, just been much prestige. And with the Versus channel and the TV races, everybody's wanting to come out and run the TV shows. And it's great to see the 50-plus car counts we're getting everywhere. And it's bringing on a lot of talent. I mean, not just Gary Wright and myself that have been at it for a couple of years, but people like Shane Stewart and Paul McMahon. I mean, makes for some great racing.
Okay, let's show you how they finished up in the heat races. Obviously, qualifying important. The heat races, even more important. They inverted the top six. The top four go right to the A. The next four go to the B. The next two go to the C. You don't want to end up there.
Yes, if you have any trouble, any mechanical troubles, or struggling your heat, you can find yourself mired way back in the C main.
Wayne Johnson, Tony Bruce transferring there out of that one as we continue on here. This is heat race number 3. And again, you can see that the field is very deep. There's a lot of tough competition in here.
A lot of very good race cars. I want to touch on something. We talk about qualifying, the pressure these guys have. It's 200 points to be fast time. It's 200 points to win the main event. So those 2 laps of qualifying, very, very important. Again, all these heat races, all these guys want to gain every position they can to try to get points to get into the A main for Saturday night.
You're absolutely right. Okay, speaking of mains, let's start off with our C main. We'll have 6 competitors in here. The top 2 will transfer to the back of the B main. These guys have their work cut out for them. And be it something's gone wrong or they just didn't hit the setup, whatever the case may be, they find themselves in a really deep hole.
Very deep, because the best they can start is the back of the B main. If they do transfer out of this C main, again, a lot of pressure on all these drivers and teams this weekend to perform.
On the pole will be Alan Zook in the number 33 car out of Knoxville, Iowa. He is a local. He's been doing this for 10 years. Actually, the son of a former Knoxville competitor, Adrian Zook. So nice to have him out here. Broke his back a few years ago and took some time off. Nice to have him back out here inside of the car. And then on the outside will be the number 34 car. That is Brad Bergman. Big place here. Talk about it a number of times. A half-mile track. If you run the top, it might be to take longer. If you run the bottom, maybe a little bit less, but it's relatively flat, so you really got to be on your game.
And with these guys, they almost have to make a decision, or the crew chief does. We're going to run the top or bottom, because the gear ratio can change a lot, because what you just touched on, it's a lot further around on the outside.
Racetrack looking good. They come around for the green flag. Here we go with the C main. Whoa, way down on the inside. Just 6 laps here, and it looked like the 7 car, the 7L, Darren Long, took the inside route. Maybe he's going to run a 3/8 mile.
It does look like he got squeezed down there, and he had to get put out of the throttle, but he is back on the throttle. Boy, speaking on the throttle, these guys up front, a good race here.
34 car right off the bat. That's a 34B of Brad Bergman out of Richfield, Minnesota. Career feature wins in the 360s. Total 9.
Look at the different lines there. We talked about running the top or the bottom. They're running the middle of the racetrack. It's in good shape right now. Of course, the longer these guys run, the more cars out on this racetrack, the drier and slicker the racetrack's going to be. There's some cars right here on the bottom and the top of the racetrack. Good battle here.
Kevin Eagle and Tim Newman. Keep in mind, just the top 2 transfers. So while this is an important battle to have a shot at the transfer spot, either one will get in as they sit right now.
You see the 18 car get loose there. The slick part of the racetrack really turned the car sideways, lost a lot of ground.
Obviously, with the big sill plates on the side of these things, they can get some side bite, if you will. But you don't want too much of that. It's just slowing you down.
Yeah, you want to try to hit that balance just right to not scrub off a lot of speed, but definitely plant those rear tires to try to get all that horsepower down to the racetrack.
Back up front, once again, the 34B of Brad Bergman. Coming back here to Knoxville the first time since 2004. The white flag is out. His first Knoxville 360 Nationals back in 2004. So a former Eagle Raceway Rookie of the Year, also has experience in 410s. I think it's stay where he's at. He's going to go to the back of the B main. Checkered flag. Congratulations to Brad Bergman, your final transfer spot to Alan Zook out of Knoxville, Iowa.
Unfortunately, everybody else behind him is going to sit and watch the rest of these guys battle it out throughout the evening.
It is not a game of the faint of heart, that's for sure. When there's 116 competitors, unfortunately, somebody has to be last. It's just the way it goes. So, for Kevin Eagle, Tim Newman, Brian Parker, and Darren Long, thanks for playing along. Brad and Allen, move on.
C main in the books. Brad Bergman, man, you're moving on to the B main. Got to be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, we kind of struggled during qualifying. We thought we'd turn a better lap there, getting a early draw, but motor's quite not running up to snuff here, but we'll see what we can do in the B. The car worked pretty good in the C there, and we'll see what we can do in the B.
Seems to be widening out a little bit more passing out there. How hard is it going to be logistically to get to the front of this B main?
It'll be pretty tough, but I mean, it's slick in the middle, and there's a pretty good bottom and top from what I can tell from running that C, so it's widening out pretty good. I think a guy could come from pretty deep in the field here.
Those guys will be busy. He's not even climbing out of the car because the B main is next, and he will be in it. You're going to watch it. Stay with us. The Lucas Oil Motorsports Hour is brought to you by Lucas Oil Products, made in America, sold to the world. Geico Power Sports. And by Super